Yo, man, that was nice. Thank you for sharing that, brother. I appreciate that.
That was real nice, Kev. Real nice.
Can Kevin
You
hear us?
there? Oh, he's on his phone still, Mark? All right, cool. Yeah. So
Can you
anyway,
guys hear me?
we have that other video to share that I think Dr. Pamela Wilson will be with us
We do.
next week. And, like I said, we're going to have a lot of different people on, that been on the show, some first timers. So Cindy, get ready. We're gonna really share this for the people, man, because again, 5 years, I never thought that I'd be doing 5 years of this. Um, I always just thought it would be like, a couple of months and then COVID will be over and then we all go back. So this is from Dr.
Yeah.
Wilson, man. Thank you. Thank you, Dr.
Zach, I
Wilson.
heard you had an anniversary. Well, happy anniversary. It is such a pleasure for me to wish you a happy anniversary, Zach. What you do is important, and what I receive as Vice President of I Am Walk is every bit of funk. And I appreciate it, and I wish you the best, my friend. Thank you for giving us a platform to speak our voice on your show. It's important to us, and you are important to the world. Thank you, Zach, for what you do. And happy anniversary, Dr. Pam Wilson. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen that. She just sent it. And thank you, Mark, for loading that up. And of course, none of this flows without you, Mark Lee, the producer. And people always want to know what I say. So I say this: the man behind the glass, keeping it funky, keeping it classy, always sexy, and never last, Mr. Mark Lee, published author, by the way. So, Mark, please tell our audience, and thank you, Dr. Wilson, and we're going to have you on next week or the week after, whenever you freed up. Tell us, Mark, a little bit about your recent accolade being a published author, please.
Yeah, no problem at all. My good friend Brian Showman, who is a LinkedIn influencer, got together and had us all write books about what it was like during the COVID and how we got together and how we got through those hard times. And mine was about the whole notion. And I would say Shindig is part of this as well. And even you, Zach, that it's not just our blood family, but it's our found family as well. So that's what the whole essay that I wrote was about, how during COVID, I connected with some people, both brothers and sisters that were not just Black, but white, Asian, and a number of other cultures that became part of my greater family, and all along those lines, because we were all connected through, like y'all are connected through funk music, we were connected through some partying that was going on and through some shared shenanigans and all along those lines. So they became part of my extended family. So I was glad to get that chance to be published at the first of this year, and it is a best-selling novel now. So definitely glad to be part of that. So if you check out Voice Your Vibe and all along those lines, and Brian Showman. And matter of fact, I might even get a chance to get on it even second, because I know he's always working on books and everything like that. But yes, Zach, I know you've been touting that book, and I definitely appreciate it. And I know Brian and the rest of the authors appreciate it as well. So definitely, it's definitely out there, and I'm glad to be a part of this book publishing company and all along those lines. And now we got to get you to publish your book. You got all kinds of stories and all along those lines. So I need Zach to get his book out.
Nice.
Well, we'll see, but I'm working on it. Alcoholics, bootleggers, prostitutes, preachers, and pimps. So I'm working on it, man. It is. It's just my life story. I'm just basically going to tell my life story.
Mark, can I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask you something? With your new book, how long did it take you to write it or to prepare for it?
Well, they sent me a notice. It was like, I think it was around the summertime of last year, and they asked me to write a chapter. So it's literally several of us. I think it's about 20 or 25. I don't have the book in front of me right now, but they asked me to write a chapter. And then I got a notice I think I told Zach in December or the first of the year, when they told me, hey, remember that chapter you published? Well, it and the rest of us are all published authors, and now the book is already hit the charts and everything like that. But my particular part, it took me literally about 3 or 4 days to write that, because I had to get my thoughts together.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Because I've been trying to write a book, but I've been trying to write a book for the last 7 years. And it's back and forth. It is, I mean, I've never tried writing a book, but I figured, I have all these thoughts in my head and all these discussions that I've had with you guys about music, about our journey through music, and trying to capture all of that. And really from a standpoint of a musician. I wanted to show what the blue-collared musician was like, the person who worked for a living and still had to do their music.
Yeah.
Not signed, not given anything cushy, but just the blue-collared musician, as I like to call them. And about my experience of just really having to get up, go to work, then go to rehearsal, doing gigs, and just, still try to follow that dream,
Really?
So, but
Kev, I know you back.
tough
I was
writing
just
a book.
congratulating. I didn't mean to cut you. I was just congratulating Mark on his book. He's one of the authors in this book, so
Yeah.
published author. So I don't know if you knew or if you was here the last time we talked about that, but I was just giving him his flowers.
I appreciate that, Zach.
I'm
What's the
proud
name
of
of the
him,
book?
bro. I'm happy.
Just really
Name of the
quickly,
book?
Yeah.
on those lines and everything like that.
What
It's
can
on
I see?
Amazon, and I got to get you a copy of.
Mark, Kevin's asking you, what's the book?
It's called Voice Your Vibe. It's a book that's done by my good
Hey,
friend
Mauricio.
Brian Shulman. I am one of a couple of folks that are writing on it. It's actually you can find it on Amazon and all along those lines. But it's definitely just our journey as part of that LinkedIn kind of community that was out there that was going through the COVID eras and sharing some of our fun and also some of our hardships of what was going on during that time. So I wrote about that whole notion of not just your blood family, but your other family as well. So that was what my chapter was about. And to you, Shindig, and even to you, Kevin, I think both of y'all are amazing folks. Every time that I see y'all when y'all are on with Zach, who I think Zach is amazing as well. I think all three of you need to write books and all along those lines. And if you need some help even on the editing side and everything like that, I'd be willing to put my services in that to help y'all get y'all's book.
That's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you.
All I have is the title.
Thank you.
I ain't got no tracks. I got the title. Alcoholics, bootleggers, prostitutes, preachers, and pimps. That's the name of my book. That's all I got.
The working title I have is "Who the Funk Am I to Think I Can Write a Book?" That's my working title. Who the funk am I to think that I can write a book?
I like that blue collar musician funk that you said. That hit a note. That's a song.
All right, maybe
blue collar.
Maybe I'll do that.
That's
maybe
a
I'll do
song,
that.
bro.
Maybe
Blue
I'll do
collar.
that one. Blue
Yeah,
collar.
man. Yeah. So congratulations, Mark. That you've been my inspiration, and without you, there'd be no show. I do have a special message from a mom, somebody that y'all might dig. So check this out.
It's Peppermint Patty. Hello to everyone, all of our Club Funketeers all around the world. I want to say this to you. You're watching FFTFS on 9 on the Grind TV every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern to 9 a.m. Pacific. Oh my goodness, what a wonderful show it is. And it's with our Club Funketeer, who? Zach. On the 9. Zach is the vice president of the Club Funketeers. So we lift him up every day and we thank him for keeping the funk alive. All right, go ahead. Let's do it, number 9. Peppermint Patty.
Peppermint Patty, love you. Yo, man. See, so like those things be touching me in such a way to whenever I'm down, or I feel like I just want to like throw in my chips, I can't, because I know all of you and people that are supporting my spiritual side, won't let that happen. And I hope in turn I do that for y'all. I hope in turn I do, man, because it's the only way we're gonna keep each other going. It's the little things,
As you say that, I feel like I've always felt a great responsibility to all the cats who came through just out of pure love, not charging me anything, and helping me put the music together, performing on it. And I can't let it fail in the sense of, incompletion. I have to finish it. If I'm asking them to travel up here or whatever, or me going down there and ask them to be a part of a record, that's one of the few reasons that I got to finish it.
Yeah.
I got to make it worth their while,
Yeah.
So, well, listen, gentlemen, I'm going to take off.
All right, bro. I love you, man.
Listen, love you too. Happy anniversary, Mark.
Thank you.
keep writing, and I will ask you about things. Mr. Harrington, Mr. Kevin Harrington, nice to meet you. And yeah, keep doing it. Thank you for all the times that you've had me on the show.
Yep. We just getting started, brother. We just getting started.
Thank you so much. And hello to this young lady that just came on. And I wish you nothing but the best, man.
Yo, we just getting started, bro. We just getting started.
But thank you for making a lot of us visible. Really. And just wanting to know what we're thinking. So much appreciated.
I love you, brother.
Appreciate you.
Love you, sir. Marky, talk to you soon, man.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Peace.
Hi, Cheryl.
Cheryl, you
Hey there, how y'all doing?
Good. What you up to?
Just finishing up a wedding anniversary on the front street. Definitely wanted to come on and wish you a happy birthday. I was trying to get on earlier, but they couldn't get enough of this boots on the ground, and I was just teaching dance after dance. But happy anniversary to you. You and Mark have been such an
5. Number 5. I said, I can't believe it's number 5. 5th year.
5th year. That's
Went
awesome.
by quick. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. 5 years. Y'all keep on rolling on. I appreciate you guys. Always talking about the social injustice, the issues, what's going on in our world, and just keeping us abreast on what's going on with the music, the funk, from Patty to Tony to all of the people that just jams out and keep our world alive.
Yeah. That's all. Thank you. I appreciate it. We ran your video earlier, and I want to get like you and Dr. Wilson and, you know, all you guys on whatever Saturday sometime in May, because we got the whole month to do this. So I appreciate you. I love you. You're my sister.
I love you too.
And without you in the world, saying the things that you say and teaching us, and we learned all about the women of color in the military, all of those things, man, that's what makes it worthwhile. Every time I feel like I want to just stop, I realize I cannot, because there's so much that you guys are sharing that we can all learn from it and be gifted from. And that's the gift, I guess, where the universe has me right now. And I'm just going to ride it. You know, ride it.
Absolutely. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Stay focused and stay tuned. Don't give
Absolutely. All right, sweetie. Thank you.
up. All righty. Love you guys.
Love you too.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's so tight, man. We got something else to share, Mark.
Linda Shiner here, talking about my brother from another mother, Zach Robertson's Funkin' from the Front Seat podcast. It's Saturday afternoons, 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock on the West Coast, and 10 and 11 in between. We talk about, I'm on there sometime, we talk about politics, music, of course, what's going on in the world, and whatever kind of floats our boat that day. So y'all check it out. Like I said, Funkin' from the Front Seat, Zach Robertson's podcast, Saturday afternoons, 12 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock West. Peace.
Cool.
Yeah, thank you, Linda. Appreciate you. You were on earlier. I know you had to get up out of there, but thank you for popping on. You know, you're one of my favorite guests. And I got to find where Donna is, because we haven't had Donna on in a long time. Mark, maybe you can send her an invitation.
I will.
You know, reach out to Donna and reach out to Next Exit. That's your assignment for the week. Find Donna and find Next Exit. Because Otis just called me the other day, so I know where he is. But, you know, maybe we could have all of them on. And then also I'll locate Joe Keys, and we'll put all our feelers out. Because I want everybody, of course, George the Funk Vinci next week. I want everybody to come on and just have some fun, man. We're going to bum rush the stage like P-Funk. When they do Atomic Dog, they bring everybody up. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring everybody. We bring it back. So, you know, see if you can find Kim, your girl.
Not only Kim, but maybe we'll
even 5 years.
Not only Kim, but maybe we'll even find a good friend of yours and a good friend of mine. I think it might be time for Ken Knox to come back, the chairman of the board.
We'll get Ken on too. We'll make a list. But you know, not for nothing, I'm not knocking where that other place was. I know you still involved, and God bless you. They're doing well. But see, they never thought I was going to do it and make it. So you know what? Tell them it's 5 years.
Let him know it's 5 years. As a matter of fact, one of the founders is now living in Spain. So maybe I'll see if he wants to come all the way from Spain, since Nick lives in Spain now. Literally, he lives in Spain.
Well, 5 years, like, yo, that's what's up.
Yeah.
George the Funk Vinci said, Atomic Dog. Woof, woof. Yo, man, that song right there, Atomic Dog, the record was dope anyway, the way they used to play it in New York and mix it for like, 20 minutes. But live, when I saw them do that song changed my DNA. Aliens, we gravitate towards the funk. So when we hear certain things, that's why we all together, because we all aliens up in there. And that song rearranged my chakras and changed the way my body rhythms were. Because it was just so much. It was like 13 people on stage he had. And it was just so much dog coming at you, and I was studying it. And then I understood where that one was and how they heard it, and how Gary Scheider, who was actually the genius, David Spradlin, Gary Scheider, was the genius behind the music. Let's keep it real, right? And when they put that together like that, and then George came in and did what he did, but when they put that together like that, and Lodge as well, that changed a lot with the P-Funk, because they had modulated up to like another technical level of stuff. And we all heard that, and we were like, wow, that's really different. You know what I'm saying? We were like, yo, that's why so many rappers sampled that. All the rappers, they owe them brothers, man, like, much thanks and love. And that's another subject. But
that's a whole nother
that particular song, man, great song.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I'm not a frat head or anything like that, but I do have friends that belong to a certain fraternity, and you can't go to one of their parties without like there being like about 1,000 folks up there whenever that song comes on, because it is almost their anthem, for lack of a better term, and everything like that. And those that are part of the frat community will know which frat I'm talking about. But as I've been to a couple of events, and it's like you said, the music gets to playing, that group gets to getting out there, and it's like one big. I think that song sometimes goes for 30 minutes when they decide to go in that mode and everything like that. So it is definitely the anthem for certain people. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Certain songs, man. And Mark, you got to do me a favor. I'm gonna put something in the private chat, and I want to end with this song, but you got to see if you can pull it up for me. All right. Certain songs and certain grooves and certain groups and things like that. They represent a shift, a change, kind of like what we're going through now. And that's why I'm very excited about, some of the new things that I'm going to be working on and doing with other people, man, because it's that time, man. Before we go, we got two more things to do. Okay, we're going to shout out. Let me see. I have my list of people here. Okay. We're going to shout out P-Funk Radio, JTRP, Gabe Gonzalez, Larry Funkster Jones, Robin Circular P, Philly Phil, Bootsy and Patty, of course, HJ Entertainment, Kane and Jams, Cindy K. Lane out there in Seattle, Tony Cameron, the Funk All-Stars, the Nappy Head Funk Army, Oak City Music Collective, and Afterglow 92416. Thank you, Otis, because I'm rocking your stuff right now. And with George's hat, Brooke Clagett, my Funk Angel, Q&A Entertainment, Patricia Dioria, Curtis Wilcox, and George the Funk Vinci for their artwork and their contribution. Dr. Brookenstein for always helping me with technical issues. He's been my technician, since like 1998, helping me with all kinds of computer problems and taking care of my website and things like that. DJ Coccolino in Italy, thank you for always playing my music and turn it into whatever you want to turn it into. Elizabetta in Ireland, thank you as well for putting a little bounce to the things that I send you and changing it, flipping it, and doing what y'all do. Of course, David Webb Funk Chronicles, bro. I'm sending you that information so we can do that show. And thank you for inducting us to the Funk Hall of Fame out there. And congratulations, happy birthday to you, for sure, for sure. And all the people that have watched this show and came on this show and hung out on this show and everything else, man, we definitely appreciate you guys. You guys have been like a major, major part of making me laugh. You know, on Friday nights when things don't go so well, I know Saturday mornings I can get up and, you know, go and do some stuff. So with you guys and hang out. So we're going to run something real quick, and then we're going to get out of here by, like, I swear, by 2:05. And then we're going to chop these up, put them into shorts, and then you guys can just hang out and watch them and go back and pull any clip that you like. Check this out. One of our very first videos as well.
You know, it's however you feel, but you just have to fit it between that space, that little space that you got, which is one. You know? One. And then you would try to fit your different notes, but you felt in between that, like, you know, and that's the funk. You know? And you can change that. You know, and that's the funk. And you can change that.
The funk is the power of the one. It's the power of the one. You know this funk has just begun. You can lean on me. Let your mind be free, mama. Night shall not won't die. But I need the funk, baby. essence of the funk is the power of the one, Bob. One!
That's where we live, right there. The power of the one. Yo, man, this has been a great show. I didn't even realize it, Mark. We've been like over 2 hours. It's great. We got a lot to cut up. Did you get that other thing, man? Yes? No?
I got it, but we'd have to do it the old-fashioned way, like we did Kevin and everything. But I do.
I don't mind. It's just a tribute to my West Coast peeps out there. So, Cindy, this last one, we're gonna end the show with that. Any last words, Mark? Any last words or thoughts that you want to say?
It was an amazing show, as you said, and we were celebrating the anniversary and all along those lines. So definitely it's been 5 years of amazing conversations about funk music, about politics that folks have said, about social justice, about a number of things that are going on, even the education system and the state of housing and a lot of other things that we talk about, but it all revolves around funk music, which is very dear to you, but dear to many folks around the world and all along those lines. And is at the core of much of what is going on musically and along those lines. So it's definitely worth having that conversation and hearing all these amazing people on this, the first one in May. And we've got some more weeks. We'll be hearing from some of our other past guests and future guests and all along those lines. So as always, an amazing conversation and glad to be a part of this. And, you know, Zach, you're just truly amazing. You've always got great insights. And of course, you are a true funk warrior. I can say that without any doubt that you are one of those funk warriors out there, and you are definitely right to be a member of the Funk Hall of Fame. So definitely that's something you're giving me my praises. I've got to give you your praises as well, because there's no doubt that you deserve being in the Funk Hall of Fame for all the work that you have done and all along those lines. So you're keeping the funk alive, and you're part of that next generation. You know, I guess George and them started, and of course Jimi Hendrix and a bunch of other folks have been part of that legacy. But you and Al Richard, Kevin Harrington, Shindig, and others are keeping the legacy going. And I know sometimes you get frustrated going like, is the next generation ready? But I think that they are, and all along those lines. But you are a trailblazer in a lot of ways and everything like that. So I'll just give you your shout out and let you know that I consider you to be a true funk trailblazer, whether in the Big Apple where you originally started doing it at, or whether you're in North Carolina, or whether you might be wherever you might go at, even to the West Coast. But you are a true trailblazer in that sense of what you have been accomplishing and still continuing to accomplish. So I consider you a trailblazer in this musical game, not just funk, but I think that even jazz heads and blues heads and a lot of others recognize that you are a true trailblazer and all along those lines. So if you
I appreciate that, man. That's very kind words, and you know, I appreciate the encouragement. We all need it. You know, we get lifted up by each other. So that's man cool, man. Today we had Al Rashad, we had Linda Scheider, we had Kevin Harrington, you know, we had Cheryl Woodhouse, yourself, myself, and many others. And you know, I just want to say thank you. I'll see you guys next Saturday, same time, and we'll gather up some more guests, round up as many people as we can, go down our list, see who could pop in, and you know, and do that thing. And you know, peace, love, and harmony. That's our thing. You know, all this month. We're doing our anniversary shout outs to all the guests we've had. And Shindig, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you as well, man. Can we run this, Mark, or no? What's going on?
Yeah, we can run it. Let's do it right now.
Yeah, let's do that. Cindy, this goes out to you, all right?
They can spend the money, but it don't mean a thing without the honey. You know what I mean? Cause your kiss is like the taste of aged wine, and with the start of another day, you got me thinking your vintage is hard to find. Your love is sweet.
Talk about Bruce and Shalimar. It's cool to find somebody else to take Shalimar. That was bad cool.
Your love is sweet as the days go by. There are pretty faces on TV,
Cindy and her husband has invited me out to do some music, yo. So, thank you guys. Love y'all. And please, Shalimar, don't sue me. I just want to share your music. Whatever label you want. I ain't making a dime off this. Funk from the front seat. Not on the Grind TV, y'all. We love all you guys out there. And your love, all of you collectively as our audience, gets better and better every day. Y'all feel me? Funk from the front seat, 9 on the Grind TV. Let's get out of here, Mark. We'll see y'all next week. Peace. Remember, funk, not fight. Let's unite. United we stand. Peace.